Youngsters there drafted into the side recently. 4 David Frayne, the captain and playmaker. 5 young Tony Barras. 6 his defensive partner Bill Williams. 7 Jim Gannon. 21 goals this term. 8 who seek their revenge today. In goal, Peter Fox, now 34, hero of the last round, but only playing in the final as Ronnie Sinclair is clout-tied. 2 John Butler, 3 David Kevin, 4 Ian Cratson, 5 back after injury, the captain Vince Overson, 6 Lee Sanford, 7 Tony Kelly, 8 Steve Foley, 9 Mark Steen, 22 goals from Steen this season, 1,000 we think in the stadium. Around Kelly, and somehow Stockport County survive as Neil Edwards clutches onto the ball. No, the whistle's gone. The whistle's gone.
Well, I'll be very, very interested to see this one. I had a feeling that Fox was always second favourite on that cross. And maybe the referees, this will be a very controversial one, this. The ball's floated in there, Cox is in there. I think they're very unlucky to have that goal chalked off. I think Paul
Wheeler an arm out there from Wheeler, but did he actually make contact?
I mean, the cross was virtually in the net. I would think they're very unlucky to have that one not allowed.
So
I think there was a moment of very, very calculated panic. I don't think he heads this back to goal. He deliberately plays it back to his own colleague there, I think. That's what it's after the match ends. And there's a parry. But Wheeler's offside from this incident, and he's also decided to make a rugby tackle on him as Big Francis.
Yeah, you can see the referee acknowledging the linesman's flag. Then that's Biggins firing one in at the other end. So it's all set. We have one in the second half. Join us again.
And Eamon's working hard, but don't be deceived, because when it...
They're off the bench in celebration. And Stoke City have taken the lead. And just look at these scenes here of jubilation among the Stoke fans. It broke then for Mark Steen, and he smacked it home.
Yes, that's the sort of goal you expect from Mark Steen, over his shoulder. Good first touch. They're trying to push out now as the ball's kept in the box. Little nick on from Sanford now. There is a suggestion, I think, the Stoke lads will think not Steen, but one of the other forwards, possibly Biggins, was coming back on an offside position. But that is a hell of a quality strike. I mean, Steen seems to do that. That's fit enough. That's on a par with Michael Thomas's last week in the FA Cup final, isn't it?
And looking from that angle, I think he was onside there.
No, Steen is definitely onside, no question. But I think there was another forward possibly in an offside position when Sanford just flicked the ball back in.
Good skill then by Ward. They've closed him down very quickly. Now, here comes Foley. He's got Steen away to his right. Biggins powering through the middle. Still Steen. And the shot from Heath. We'll be only too well aware of that. David Frayne is there too, but it is Ward who's going to take it, and the wall did its job. Now look at those Stoke players come streaming out, and the trick has paid off, and we're into injury time. And referee Robbie Hart will have some time to add on. Williams takes the free kick. He'll hope to find Francis. Francis heads it on. And safely from Stoke's point of view into the arms, the grateful arms of Peter Fox. A final that really could have gone either way. But it's going the way of Stoke City. They have won the Autoglass Trophy for 1992. Consolation for their failure to make it to the final of the playoffs. Stockport County still have that to come. But this day belongs to Stoke City and to Mark Steen, whose goal on 65 minutes has proved to be the winner here. Celebration for the Stoke players, who were so dejected after their defeat in midweek, but they've bounced back here in style. Season, of course, with Birmingham City, when the manager was the same man, Lou Macari. Well, he's looking pretty weary, but he won't be thinking about that now. He'll be thinking about holding that cup aloft once again. Vince Overson, the captain of Stoke City. And what a captain's performance he has given today, keeping the huge figure of Kevin Francis in check. And there it is, the Autoglass Trophy, won by Stoke City, handed over there by the famous figure of Bobby Moore, OBE. What a moment that will be for Vince Overson, receiving the trophy.